What is up, everybody? Back again the day after, another video. Uh, Wanted to film today's video because I acquired a Grail that I talked about that I might be getting in yesterday's video at the end, if you stayed tuned to watch that far. But at the end, I discussed that I might be picking up a Grail soon, one of my personal big Grails, and also one of the records I've had on my want list the longest. And I was able to today. So I'll be showing that at the end. I'm going to show a few things that I've picked up recently as well. Just so, because I like to show them off every once in a while. It's not too much. Hopefully it won't be a long video like the rest of my videos. Currently got a beer, $60 nachos is what the beer is called. It's very good. But before I go into what I picked up recently, I wanted to clarify something. In my vinyl tag, I said I've never received VCLT. And that's not necessarily true. I was thinking just on YouTube, but I have received one record from the Realm of Wax Kingdom on Instagram. Really awesome guy, very, very nice, and an amazing collection. Highly recommend checking him out if you're into hard rock, metal, those kinds of things. But also like some, like Towns, Guy Clark, and country stuff. Him and I talk about Towns and Guy Clark quite a bit. I had told him I didn't have any records by either because I can't find them. So he actually sent this to me. The South Coast of Texas by Guy Clark. And this was sealed. He sent me a sealed copy of this. And I mean, how nice is that? My first Guy Clark album. Really great album too. As soon as I got it, opened it up and put it on, and just a really nice gesture. I was very, very appreciative of that. I hope to pass it on sometime soon whenever, I have an extra copy of something, or I have a copy that I can just, somebody wants and I can give it to them. But moving on to stuff I picked up recently. First we've got You Baby by Nat Adderley. This is a promo copy. On A&M and CTI, A&M, the parent label of CTI. White label. Really interesting session. Kind of a mixture of styles. To me, it's got a bit of like orchestralness to it, which it does, but also like it creates like this ambient sound at times. It's got a little bit of bop, a little bit of hard bop. Really interesting. I think it's going to take me a few more spins to really get into this one. Not that I don't like it, but upon first listen, I'm not crazy about it. But I will keep trying with it. Next is another, this one's a classic. This is Tribute to Jack Johnson by Miles Davis. Columbia 360. Original, first pressing. Got this for a really good deal. It's got a little bit of, seam issues, nothing splitting. But no real ring wear on this thing. Very nice. I had heard a little bit of this before. Brought it home, cleaned it, put it on. Really, really enjoyed this record. I mean, just really, really nice. I kind of wish I'd gotten it sooner, to be honest, because I enjoy it that much. Next is one I actually got last night. This is a really just awesome record, Empathy, with Shelly Manne, Bill Evans, and Monty Budwig. I didn't really know this record, but I saw Bill Evans on Verve for a good price, and I picked it up, brought it home again, cleaned it, and put it on, and as of right now, this is one of my favorite sessions that I'm listening to, like in my rotation. I really, really enjoy this record. Bill's playing sounds fun and free. His interplay with Shelly is just awesome. They complement each other so well. And then Monty comes in sometimes with just these really elegant and just nice tight bass lines that fit together perfectly with both of them. Highly recommend this record if you don't know it. I don't really know if it's a really well-known record. I'm not sure. I didn't know it. But really, really enjoy this record. Next is a record that I've been looking for a while. I've had a copy in the past that was very, very scratched up and beat. This is probably without a doubt my forever copy. And this is Young, Gifted, and Black by Aretha Franklin with the stickers that I love so much. This one says, contains the hit singles Daydreaming and I've Been Loving You, too long. Original red and orange, or red, I usually call it red, Atlantic label, Monarch pressing. Phenomenal record. It's got the song Daydreaming on it. I love that song. I think it's so just floaty and awesome. And just a overall phenomenal record. And I was so stoked to find this like in the shrink. I keep my shrink on, just how I am. Unless it's impacting the jacket itself, like warping it to an extent. But anyways, love that record. It's a great record. This one, I guess you could call an upgrade copy because it's the first pressing. I've had a later pressing of it. This is Bonnie Raitt by Bonnie Raitt on that olive green Warner Bros. Label. Had the palm tree label for a long time. I, for some reason, could not find the green label. It's not a particularly rare record, but for some reason, I could not find it. Finally found it in a $5 bin. Very stoked about that. It plays great. The song Thank You on here is just a stone cold killer. It's such a sweet and like, it's a sweet, simple, but like effective song. It's got a very nice light tone to it. But don't get me wrong, Bonnie can play. She can play some mean slide guitar. And this debut record of hers is awesome. Highly recommend this to everybody. Next is another $5 bin score. Now, I didn't really know this record. I know who this record is by. He's kind of been talked about quite a bit on the VC lately. This is Merriweather by Merriweather, or Neil Merriweather. This is on that black and rainbow Capitol label. As you can see, someone painted the toe. I think it's a nice effect. But anyways, this is $5. This is a psychedelic record. It's pretty good. I need to listen to it more, to be honest. But upon first listen, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, for $5, you can't go wrong. It's not the easiest record to find. Not the most super rare record, but I enjoy it. This next one is the cleanest cover I've ever seen of this record. Probably the cleanest I will ever see on this record. And I'll show you the cover first because it's so amazingly clean. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. This is Quicksilver Messenger Service by Quicksilver Messenger Service. Now, if you know this record, you know that it has this foil cover, shiny and everything, silvery, and it still has it, but I mean, virtually no ring wear on this thing. I mean, how incredible. Love this photo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. John Cipollina. It's a Jim Marshall photograph. All of them are. Showed that photography book I had by Jim Marshall a couple videos ago. But anyways, so clean. This is on the original Capitol label as well. So very clean first pressing. I could not be more stoked about that. I've honestly never even seen a copy without ring wear or much ring wear. So when I saw that, I was stoked. I snatched it up pretty quick because I actually really enjoy this band. Their first 2 or 3 records are awesome. Just killer psych and blues rock. I actually prefer Happy Trails, to be honest. This is a second or third pressing. I can't quite remember on this green and purple Capitol label. I'm looking for an original black and rainbow label. Not easy to come by, around here at least. But anyways, great band, great record, unbelievably clean jacket. Next up, we've got Half Breed by Keith Hartley Band on DeRam. This is a killer record. This is one I've been spinning quite a bit lately. Some slow burning blues jams on this song and some soulful singing. Just a really great record. These Keith Hartley Band records, kind of along the same vein as the Merriweather. Not the most common, but not the hardest or most expensive thing out there. So online you can find this very easily and for not a bad price. Would highly recommend it if you can. I would spend it. This Half Breed is my favorite of theirs, and incredible record. I mean, just bluesy. Some, a little bit of hard rock. It's like a little bit, but mostly straight blues. Awesome record. Found this one over the weekend. This is not an original press. I want to say that right away. But this is another one of those European bootlegs that I've been showing. If you've been following my videos, I've been buying these European bootlegs of really famous, I don't know if I'd say really famous, but really, really good and now expensive hard rock psych albums. This is no exception. I mean, this is a big hitter in this realm. And this is Andromeda by Andromeda. This is on a label called EMF Records. This came out in the late 80s, this bootleg. Uh, it was sealed when I got it, so I opened it and very stoked about that because super clean. This record sounds amazing. I mean, proggy, hard rock, psych, just everything you could want in a record. I mean, obviously, you know, I'd like an original. I can't afford an original. They're like upwards of $800 nowadays. Only was pressed once in the UK and RCA. So the sealed bootleg from like 89, 90-ish, I'll take that all day long. I still paid about $60 for it because it was sealed, but got it home, cleaned it, put it on. Sounds amazing. These European bootlegs, if you can somehow get a hold of them, I honestly would if I were you. They don't compromise on sound quality, and they're cheaper, and that's really nice. Anyways, moving on to the Grail that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Like I said before, one of my longest wanted records. I think it was second on my want list on Discogs. Still looking for my first, but that first one on there will be very, very tough to find. It is, my first one is Time and Place by Lee Moses. If any of you know that record. Phenomenal. Just, it's like a, I don't know, like a slow burning blues and Southern soul mix. Check out that album if you don't know it. It is an incredible album. Time and Place. The original pressings are very tough to find. Only pressed once, 1970. I think they're in the realm of $500 to $600 right now, but that's like mega Grail status for me. And this one is too. Don't get me wrong, but now I have this. I got to move on to other things. But here it is. Yesterday's Children, original press, U.S. pressing on Map City. Just what an incredible album, man. I listened to it before I filmed this video, and I still kind of can't believe I have this, to be honest with you. It's a very rare record. Not the most expensive, but up there in price. I mean, this is probably the most expensive record in my collection now. Cool thing about this one, other than it being very clean, oddly clean, is that it is a promo. Jacket has a few things, you know, a little tear there, a little tear there, a little tear there, but with these rare records, you can't be too picky. And I mean, look at this cover. Just soak that in, how clean it is. And the artwork. I mean, let's take a moment to appreciate that. Just, whew. If you don't know this record, psych, hard rock, not too proggy, maybe like one song that's a little proggy, but psych and hard rock out the ass. I mean, one-off album by this band from Connecticut, just straight rocking on the whole thing. The song's Paranoia that opens the record, amazing. Sad Born Loser is awesome. She's Easy, the last song on side one, just killer. I really enjoy the song Sailing, first song on side two. Different vibe to it, a little bit slower and groovier, but I mean, Yesterday's Children by Yesterday's Children. That's the Grail, man. I'm just so happy I have this. I cannot believe it. Yeah. That's it. Just wanted to take a moment to show you guys some new stuff I got, and obviously this really, really killer Grail that I got. I mean, I am so happy with this. It sounds amazing. The wax is super clean. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing all right. Hope everything's cool with everybody. Leave me a comment if you want, and take it easy, everybody. Thanks.